welcome to another video of the Review Advent Calendar series. This time around we are going to talk about SparQlew's Dance in the Twilight. This is a song suggested by Moyu. Thank you very much for your suggestion. Let's dive into that.
So tell me why 答えは優しさでかき消した本音を濁せば We just keep on dancing all night long.
This was actually the very first CD by SparQlew that I listened and reviewed from start to finish. And it was because of this song that I wanted to actually review their music. I remember coming across this CD later in the year, and I didn't know who Yuyo Hozumi was or Takuto Yoshinaga. And I was, of course, familiar with Yuto Emura, Shun Horie, and Shoya Chiba. At that time, Shoya Chiba was also part of the group. This was actually the last CD. It was a part of SparQlew. And this was impressive. I was with my jaw dropped in awe because this CD, and when I was seeing the music video, first I watched the music video without sound because I don't want to spoil myself for when I review music. And when I watched the video, I thought, have SparQlew always had this masculine K-pop vibe going on in them? Because I don't recall them having this vibe. And that caught me off guard. The intro to this song is really similar to a song by VIX in their CD, Odd VIX. VIX is a K-pop group known for being conceptual. It's actually my favorite K-pop group. And that's why I instantly made the connection. These one, Dance in the Twilight and Scientist, have similarities in terms of the sound. It's the same R&B inspired pop, but this is a song that you would find usually in K-pop music, not in J-pop music, and much less in a seiyuu unit, which goes to show that SparQlew was doing something really, really awesome from the start.
All I want, all I need, 君が笑えばいいだけの cloud, yeah.
I kind of miss Shoya Chiba in the lineup for SparQlew because his voice is angelic. But have you noticed earlier in the very first part of the verse, it was Yuyo Hozumi, and Yuyo Hozumi has an amazing voice. He's actually the main vocal for this group at the moment, and I believe he has been since the start, but right now he has more duties of main vocal than he had ever before, and he has a really nice sort of raspy voice that really leads the way for this group. And you will see when the chorus comes in how he leads that part of the song alongside Shoya Chiba. It's quite amazing.
I just wanna be with you all night. Take my hand. Dance in the twilight. 君以外ないこのベッドで all night, 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 night. Music, don't want my movements. You going, baby, alright, right, right, yeah. 君は my fire. I'm running for. I will in my flame. My only desire. This is the twilight who tell me there. So let's go.
That's stylish as hell. That chorus is stylish as hell. I haven't watched SparQlew performing this song, so I don't know. But perhaps Moyu or anyone else watching this episode, let me know in the comments if they perform this song live with a choreography, because this song demands a choreography more than being static on stage or just almost karaokeing the song on stage. This song demands a full-on choreography. I'm listening to it and I'm already imagining a choreography for this song.
It's on me. 近くに引き寄せて
It's unfair how good Shun Horie's voice is.
好きだと言えたらどんなに楽なんだろう Follow me 夜明けの前が一番great だって知ったろ The break you do And nothing we can do まだ朝信じてる
That mix of Takuto Yoshinaga and Shuichi on the rapping is amazing. And then Yuto Amura ended up surprising me with sort of high notes in there and really, really stable mid-tones, which was something I was not expecting back then. This song is amazing. I will not shut up, so I'm going to press play.
Be with you all night. Take my hand. Dance into twilight. Give me a guide. Gonna dance all night, night. Music. Don't mind my movement. You got it, baby. All night, yeah. Keep me on my fire. I'm running for. Ahoy, my friend. My only desire. Dance in the twilight.
This was also the very first time that they had a song this openly sexy and is open about its concept. This is quite a mature song, which, don't get me wrong, I love these, but this is rare for seiyuu units, and this is even rarer for seiyuu artists, solo ones. So I was really over the moon when I found that, well, if SparQlew actually embraced this whole K-pop vibe that they are bringing with Dance in the Twilight, and actually with Daybreak as a whole, this is going to be awesome from this point on. Because if this group keeps up, they are going to be really unique in the seiyuu music soundscape, and they will be remembered for being the very first seiyuu unit to actually fully embrace K-pop as a whole aesthetic for their music. Trado also has actually embraced the K-pop vibe, but more for their music, less for their whole vibe. But here SparQlew actually are the whole package. They have the looks from basically K-pop. The music video production was almost on the same level. Of course, it looks a bit cheaper in comparison with K-pop music videos, but we already know how expensive K-pop music videos are. But it is a really fair adaptation of what a K-pop music video would be, fitting it with seiyuu performing, and it is amazing. Even the way they are singing, how the parts are distributed, the whole rap part going on in the middle of the song to add a lot of groove, which is something that usually K-pop music has. The rap part is not left to the end and not left to the intro. It usually appears seamless in between parts in a song, not necessarily to wrap up or anything. So in this case, when you look at the composition, you are finding a song that this could be performed by a K-pop group and we wouldn't have noticed the difference. And truth is, a lot of people in the comments on that music video specifically were saying, which K-pop group or which J-pop group is this one, because I don't know them. This is actually a seiyuu unit. These are actually professional voice actors. This is amazing what they pulled off with Dance in the Twilight as a full-on concept. And this is one of those moments of brilliance by Kiramune and the spark that actually made me become a fan of SparQlew from this point on. A little bit of auto-tune going on in the voices, raising the pitch in an unnatural way, but it works within the song.
What you wanna do? Oh, she attack you. Kimi no more in row. Take a chance, baby, take my hand and dance. Dance in the twilight. Kimi ga inai. Koro de totte. Oh, night. Music. Fun and movement. You got it, baby. Right, yeah. Kimi wa my fire. I'm running for. Oh, my friend. My only desire, dancing the twilight, all night.
This is as stylish as it can get, because this is a down-tempo R&B inspired dance tune, much in the style of what was being done in 2018, 2019 in K-pop. And this is amazing what is being done in this specific song. I would have loved SparQlew to actually fully embrace this music genre and this concept from that CD onwards, but they did something a little bit different since Shuechiba actually moved on from the group. But this was an amazing introduction to this group for me, and I believe many of you actually came across this group only when this song was dropped, because this was the talk in town in that year, how different a seiyuu unit was looking and sounding, and how professional and high production value it was looking, which is not something that you can say from most seiyuu units out there. The production value usually is a bit lower because the costs have to be lower. They are seiyuu, they are not professional singers, so this is more of a treat to fans more so than something really serious. But in this moment, SparQlew looked like they wanted this as a full-time gig, more so than becoming voice actors or being voice actors. So this was a moment of genius from Kiramune. I love this from SparQlew. This was a song that made me become their fan, so I treasure this a whole lot, and the whole CD, Daybreak, is amazing. I'm seeing this here, and I'm seeing Aoshigure, I'm seeing Room Vacation, I'm seeing Criminal. I'm seeing a lot of amazing songs in this CD, and I actually wanted to cover these ones, but they were not suggested. There was one of these that was suggested, but since I already reviewed it, I'm not going to cover it. But yeah, this was my take on SparQlew's Dance in the Twilight. An amazing song, really mature, which is a surprise when it comes to the seiyuu units panorama, or even seiyuu artists, solo ones, because usually you are not as explicit. They were a bit classy in the way they were explicit. This is a song in which they tackled romance and attraction in a really interesting way, but the metaphors were there, the double entendres were there as well. You just need to dig a bit deeper and you will understand what they were talking about, if it was not clear to you by now. But yeah, this is an amazing song, a performance that left me with my jaw dropped in awe, because everyone was impressive. Not only the seiyuu that already know that they are impressive to begin with, Shuechiba, Shunhorie, but everyone else in the group was actually catching me off guard. From the stylish rap from Takuto Yoshinaga, and he has shown countless times after that he's an amazing rapper, and he has a really cool flow. To basically Yuya Hozumi leading the way with those slightly raspy vocals, and the ability to go so high and lead the way is really charismatic in this group. Yuto Emura leads really well the way, is the leader of the group, but of course he also has his vocal duties, and he does a really good job supporting the group from the back. And then Shunhorie, it's almost unfair for everyone else when he sings, because his voice is so unique. That raspiness as a tenor is so rare, and I love to find it. And of course Shuechiba, he leaves a mark in this group, although he's no longer with them. He left a mark in this group with a set of amazing performances in this CD. His performance in Dance in the Twilight is not the best performance from him with the group, but it is an amazing performance as a whole. So yeah, this was my take on SparQlew's Dance in the Twilight, an amazing song. You by now may already know about it. If you don't, please go check it. You have a link in the description. This is well worth your time. The whole EP is conceptual, so this is a rare case of the concept being maturity and masculinity. So you have that unique charm going on in them, in which they are no longer boys, they are men. And the vibe is completely different, and it makes them all the more appealing from a musical sense. So yeah, dive into this CD if you can. This was an amazing suggestion, so thank you very much once again, Moyu. This is an amazing song, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And well, there's another video coming tomorrow, so stick around because you are going to enjoy it.